everyone, John here from All Miniatures Great and Small, and today it's What's on the Table Wednesday. So what I've got on the table is more Soviets. Yes, you're probably tired of seeing this green on my channel, but I did pick up another of the Soviet heavy assault battle force box because I think it's just a great deal. That one $100 box has 4 of these IS-2s, 4 of these ISU 152s or 122s, depending on how you're building them. You know, a battery of these. I built these as the 76 millimeter guns, and a whole boatload of infantry, which I'm working, and another unit of the scout cars. Which that box just kind of dovetailed into exactly some of the components I'm missing. For example, I had 3 of these from the first box set, but you can run them in units of 5. So, you know, 2 of those are going to go to that platoon, and you can have 1 as a artillery observer. So that works out perfectly, picking up just 3 more, instead of going after the box set that's going to come out independently. Same thing with the IS-2s. I could have bought a box of 5 IS-2s, but by getting this set I got 4, which gives me 10 total, which I think is what I want to run. Same thing here, exactly the same thing. So that's kind of what I'm working on. So this is as far as I've built these guys up to. Really, that's the green stage pretty much done and highlighted. So next would be painting on the turret stripes, and then decaling and weathering. I foolishly wanted to put the cool recognition stripes on my IS-2s because that's the way they are on the box. So this is one from the previous set that I did. And I just think it adds that splash of color or pop to the tank that I think just looks very cool. So I'm committed to doing that for the rest of these. But that's okay. So I got 4 of those I'm working on. I'm going to be concentrating on these first because I'd like to have November's battle report on YouTube to be a IS-2 company. No promises on that, but I'd like to make that happen for Flames of War. And then obviously these guys are just cool. I just love these big giant things. One thing that the Flames of War Soviet Facebook group recommended, at least I think it was Les maybe or someone there, I apologize if I got the wrong person, suggested instead of committing to gluing the barrels in, that these would just stick, because I don't want to mess with magnets, that the barrels would just stick in once there was paint on there. So, because everything else is the same on this tank except for the barrel. And the barrel has a little notch to it, if I could find the notch. So I think that just, once it's got paint on it, it's pretty secure. Right? And then that just has a push fit. Pops right out. And here's the short barrel for the 152. And that one just slides right in too. So I'm not going to bother magnetizing them. I'm just going to paint the 8 barrels. I have the 4 tanks, so it'll give me maximum swappability. I committed, I built 3 of these this way and 3 of them the other way, the 122 way. So by having these 4 being able to flex between the 2, I think I can do most lists that I might want to do. So thank you, Flames of War Soviet group on Facebook. I appreciate it. Again, I think it was Les, but if I'm wrong, I apologize. So there you go. I do have a ton of infantry. This is the crew for the guns that I need to knock out. Infantry are probably going to be last on my list. I do have a company of SMG guys that I already painted, but the tanks are so much easier to paint than the infantry, at least time-wise, that I'm going to concentrate on those. So that's what I've got on the table. Also, I am looking at some of the tanks from the new World of Tanks game. And these were pre-painted. And I use that term loosely because they're just basically primed, army color. but they're fully assembled. They come assembled tanks for World of Tanks. So I don't know if I'm going to do anything special to these guys. Give this to Jake so he can add it to his growing army, or let my daughters paint these. I know my one daughter, my eldest daughter, painted her Panther tank pink, which was pretty awesome. So there you go, guys. That's what's on the table this week. A lot more Soviets, World of Tanks, and next week I think we're rolling out some more 40K and Space Marine stuff. So we'll talk to you then. All right, as always, thanks for watching. If you do like our content, please do check out our Patreon for Flames of War. There you can get additional content as a Patreon. Please also check us out on Facebook at All Miniatures Great and Small. Here on YouTube, we always appreciate a like and subscribe. As always, though, thanks for watching, and keep on wargaming.